Okay, so this video is sort of a continuation of my hot tub video. If you haven't watched that, I suggest you do. If you don't want to watch it, that's absolutely fine. I returned home from my trip in Vermont, and everything was great. I began working on my hot tub video, and I told a couple of my friends the story of what had happened up there, and many of them didn't even believe me. My one buddy, Brady, after hearing the story, he said, "Oh man, that's too bad. You didn't get a way to contact her. You could have used Tinder to find her." I heard of the app Tinder before, but I had no idea what the heck it was. I asked him and he explains the basic premise of the app. Pretty much you make a profile and it shows you people in your area. If they are attractive to you, you swipe right on them. If they aren't, you swipe left. If you both swipe right on each other, it matches you up and you start a conversation with that person. I went around and asked a few of my friends about the app, and many of them said it was just used to find hookups. I had no interest in that, but Brady and I decided we would both try it out, and we made accounts. Within the first 5 minutes, he informed me he was talking to 3 different girls already. And me? Well, I had run out of people to swipe on, and I didn't have a single match. I continued without any matches for almost 2 days until finally someone swiped right on me. I was a bit cautious at first. I wasn't even sure how to greet this person. I settled for just saying hello with a little smiling emoji, and the conversation began from there. I began spending more time swiping on people nearby, and my list of matches grew to about 15. One thing I noticed as I met more and more people and spoke to them is that many of them don't really put an effort into talking. They don't ask questions, and they answer my questions with 1 or 2 word answers. It got pretty frustrating at times. I tried not to be like those people, so I worked extra hard to ask plenty of questions and be open and friendly towards everyone. After a few days, I matched with this one girl who I'll just call Maria. The conversation was really slow and kind of boring at first. One morning, I was talking to her as I got ready for school. It was time to leave, so I was like, #X. I drove to school and checked my messages after I pulled into my parking spot. She had sent me a single, personal sentence. "I feel like I'm growing up too fast and it scares me." This was the first time someone brought up a deep, meaningful topic with me, and it really meant a lot to talk to someone who didn't just want small talk. Maria and I became really close over the following days, talking all the time. She and I spent lots of time sharing about our lives and interests and such. She seemed very smart, which I really enjoyed, and it was nice being able to be a little flirty while having a deep, intelligent conversation. Unfortunately, there's a pretty sizable distance between us, so meeting up would be a challenge. Many see Tinder as a way to find a hookup or meet the love of your life, but from my uses with the app, I have found that you may find greater possibilities from your matches. Maria became a source of culture, knowledge, companionship, and friendship to me. I've met a few other nice people on Tinder, but I hardly have a use for the app anymore. The time I would spend swiping has changed to time I spend talking to Maria. I created my Tinder account out of curiosity and boredom, but I got far more from it than entertainment. I became better at flirting, I gained confidence by seeing how many people found me attractive. I learned how to be more interesting in conversation. I think the overall lesson here is that you get from Tinder what you put into it. You just find what you look for. I came in hoping to find some nice person that I'm compatible with, and that's exactly what I got.